Hello, and welcome back to Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord. I'm your host, Bartimus Vesuvian. Well, the war against the Khuzait goes well. I'm about to lay siege to Chaikand with my army here. Siege to that. Siege tower and a battering ram are usually enough for me. I like to move quickly. I think I'm going to take this particular town for myself. And begin. Now I play the waiting game. Have some rather skilled artillery. This castle is strongly held. They have over 600 soldiers. and the outer gates breached. Good. Now, who's left? And it's done. Victory's ours. I'll sell these in the tavern. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. I lost a companion in the siege we just fought, so I'm going to hire Vilatrud the huntress. She has a decent one-handed and crossbow skill. She also has a lot of scouting, so I'm going to hire her.
What is it, stranger? Who are you?
My name is Bartimus, madam. Tell me about yourself.
Sure, I'll tell you my tale. Don't expect a happy one. My father was a tenant farmer near Usanak. By law, so long as he paid a third of his crop in tax, he couldn't be kicked off the land. But the landlord wanted to raise sheep, so he had a document forged that said my family moved here a generation ago and therefore wasn't covered by the law. It's a bit complicated, this part, but the end is that they cheated my father of his rights and we were cast into poverty. I wasn't the type to take that meekly. My cousin, he'd lost his land too some years before, and he'd run off to join the Brotherhood of the Woods. People said that they stood up for the poor, took money from those who did injustice and gave it to those who were wronged. So I went to join them too. Maybe they were like that once, but they changed. They robbed, forced people to give them food, called poor farmers spies and killed them just to strike fear in the others. So I said one day, "You're all a bunch of common bandits." They came to kill me. My cousin stood up for me, and they knifed him.
Yes, too many men on both sides of the law prey on the weak.
I left the woods, but I spent enough time with the bandits to learn a bit of woodcraft. Now I help lords hunt them. If I must choose between two evils, I will work for the one that pays better. But I also have an outstanding debt with the landlord. Perhaps someday I'll be able to settle it. Right now I'm between jobs, so if you have any work, I can discuss it.
I could use someone like you in my company.
I'll need about 800 dinars.
Here you are then.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Alright, well I guess I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm about to talk to Akram, who is the leader of one of the Khuzait clans. There's something I'd like to discuss. Your liege, Munchug, is not worthy of your loyalty. I'm the rightful ruler of this land. I would like your support. You know me. I'll be careful not to let this get back to the wrong ears. Munchug's not known for keeping his word. I guess not. Put your interests in the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake. Well, I tried. I've talked to another lord off screen, Vipon. He has no fiefs, but he refused to join me. I haven't yet talked to the lord of this particular castle here, nor the lords of this castle here. But this one's given me his answer. Perhaps I should lay siege to him. It's not well defended. It must have been attacked by the Southern Empire at some point. Also, one of my mercenary clans has abandoned me, so there's that. I think that should be enough to take this fortress. I will besiege the town. I think I only need around 500 to take it. And I think I'll go in now. Should be enough. And let's begin. I don't think I really want this one for myself. I'll let one of my followers take it. gate's been breached. Time to go in. I think I'm going to move against Autumn Guard.
Everyone, attack!
There we go. And it's done. To get 22, not bad. And there we go. I almost have 10 million dinars. Of course, I've been making quite a few javelins. next, I think I'll move on Ortengard. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you in a moment. Okay, I'm back. I found Ira. As you may have seen in some of my earlier videos, I did attempt to woo her at times. Regaea's still around. Ira's 34 now. So let's talk to her.
Bartimus, such a delight to see you.
And you as well, my lady. I have a proposal that I think may benefit us both.
I'm listening.
You can have 2 of these, and I'll just take this and this. Perhaps we should discuss a future together.
Yes, well, I've been thinking about that. I like a warrior who strikes fear in the hearts of his enemies. Are you that kind of man?
Cruel, close-fisted. Perhaps you've heard the stories about me. They're all true.
I'm happy to hear that. I'm just not... How can I say this? I'm not attracted to you.
Perhaps if you see how much I love you, you could come to love me over time.
What? No, I cannot. I cannot agree. I am sorry, I will not marry without my family's blessing.
Oh, this is unfortunate. Good day to you. Oh, I am so unlucky in love. Well, time for plan B. Apolitia is the head of the Neretzi's clan now, so I'm going to see if she will marry me. She has many children from a previous marriage, but I don't mind. Anyway, I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to talk to Apolitia. She's around 35 years of age and has a lot of kids. There's something I'd like to discuss. I would like to propose an alliance between our families through marriage. Nathanos? I would be honored to be considered. Oh, because she's the head of the family, I can't exactly do it for some reason. Strange. Okay, I suppose I'll sell a few of my javelins to her. Anyway, I guess I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. I'm going to attempt to convince Esur to join me. He has -29 relation with me, and, well, Let's talk. Your liege, Munchug, is not worthy of your loyalty. I would like your support. Now, Esur has valor and generosity. You must have heard of my deeds. I speak to you as one warrior to another. Charm? No. Yes. Munchug's been very good to Esur, so... If Munchug ever violated his oath to you, it absolves you of your duty to him. There we go. I have always stood by Munchug. Whether he stood by me or not is another question. We've been together in many wars, including many against your people. The Imperials, I should add. Put your interests and the good of the realm first. There's too much at stake. I see. Why change sides now? Once one declares oneself a rebel, there's usually no going back. You are known for your valor. Fortune favors the bold. Together, we will end this war quickly. This is good. It seems I've convinced him. Ah, yes, you're totally right. Very well. You convinced me that this is something I can consider. However, this is a dangerous step. I need some sort of support from you before I change my allegiance. Indeed. No. I have a few javelins I haven't sold yet. I'll give him 5. That should increase his relation with me somewhat. 3. I want a step warhorse. Well, I have a few of those actually. I don't really need it. Excellent. They've joined my empire. This has increased my holdings quite a bit. Got Myzea, Jogores, Balticand. Yes, this is good. Anyway, I suppose I'll cut away here and come back a bit later. See you then. Okay, I'm back. Well, I received a peace offer from the Khuzait, and I decided to make peace with them because so many of my lords wanted peace, so I gave it to them. Anyway, I'm talking to Chagun of the Baltite clan, and I'm going to talk to her a bit.
It's good we have a chance to get to know each other. They say you've travelled widely. Such terrible times we live in, so much hardship. What do you think of what you've seen?
What can I say? It's a beautiful world, but filled with so much suffering. Mercy.
I see. Between your followers and your rivals and your enemies, you must have met a lot of interesting people.
I have seen great good and great evil.
but I can only hope the good outweighs the evil in most people's hearts. No. Some people say you will go far. Suppose you were to rise to a position of power. What would you do? I hope I can bring peace and justice to the land and alleviate the people's suffering. You might be correct. Though in the end, I don't think we have that much in common. I'm so bad at these courtship things in this particular game. Good day to you. Oh well, I try. One day, I will find the right words to woo the right lady. Anyway, I'll see you a bit later. But before I leave, I suppose I'll show you the Khuzait lands that remain. Not much. I suppose I could have continued the war, but oh well. I'll take the time to fill my garrisons, consolidate my position, and we'll see where the next war takes us. Anyway, see you a bit later. Okay, we're back. Well, I think I'm going to end the video off here in a moment. The war, my great war against the Khuzait, has severely diminished the nation, I have to say. Once the most powerful nation in Calradia, now they are among the weakest. The Western Empire also fell some time ago, as you may have noticed. They were conquered by the Southern Empire, who is now the second strongest nation. Now that the Khuzait are humbled, a part of me is considering going to war with the Southern Empire to lessen their strength. But although I'm capable of conquest, I have one great weakness, and of course that is attempting to get women to... That is my attempts to court women. I've talked to many a noble lady, as many of you may know, and I am doing terrible at convincing them to marry me. But I think I'm going to do a little research on courting women and marriage, and learn a little more about that. I do... I need an heir. I'm just going to say that. I'm 43 years old. Before long, I'll be too old to raise a son before dying. I've great plans of uniting the Empire, but what's the use without an heir? I mean, I do have Phasos, Alia, and Nathanos. They're all capable in their own way. But I do need an heir to continue my line. To keep the Vesuvian dynasty strong after I'm gone. So I'm going to do that. Anyway, I'm going to attack this group of poachers down here. I've also filled several of the garrisons. Want to deliver a herd, do you? Well, I have just the person for you. One of my companions, Dirim the Golden. He has a lot of tactics skills, so he's good at this, I think. I've been sending him on a lot of deliver herd missions. Take him. I apologize if there's been a lack of content lately. There we go.
And we're done. Now I'm going to wait here for the night. But first I think I'm going to see what they have. I could take sumpter horses for that amount. I've been buying a lot of good horses lately. In barters, I've been trading javelins and things for them. Whenever I see them for under 1,000 dinars, I'll buy war horses and chargers and things like that too, so that I can upgrade my cavalry. Okay, let's fight some poachers. Also, I've done some research, and I think social skills are going to be the most important for persuading a woman to join me. The ability to understand people's motivations and to sway them. The skills that are bound are charm, leadership, and trade. Anyway, let's fight some or perhaps I should negotiate with him to increase my charm. No, I'm going to fight them. I'm a little injured from a previous encounter with bandits. Or something. No, I'm pretty sure it was bandits. Sometimes I get a little eager. My eagerness will get me killed one day. Charge in. I have no intention of being the first one down there. When fighting a group of poachers or forest bandits, it's good to have a few cavalry to draw the focus of the archers away from your infantry and your own archers. I really like my axe. I think I may make a better one soon. And it's done. Well, I took out 7. That's good. Capture a few prisoners. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video so far. Please like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you next time. See you then.